It's Aaron from AaronOnAutos.com, and today I want to talk about a book. Y'all can read, right? This is Mustang by Design. This is a book by my friend Jimmy. Jimmy Dinsmore is a friend of mine, has been for a long time. We have worked together many times, met a few times at car shows and stuff. Jimmy wrote this book, I want to say a year ago, and I got a copy of it. I bought it, I don't know, it was several months ago. I originally bought it to do a review on carnewscafe.com, where Jimmy also writes. But I wanted to show it to you on this channel because it's a really good book. I read a lot of automotive books. I'll be honest. I'm a little obsessive about this industry. And so I read a lot of automotive books. And this one is different from most of the books that I've read. So this book is in collaboration with a guy named Gale Halderman. Well, it's a relative of his. I'll put it that way. James is his. Gale Halderman was a very instrumental designer. He was at the time he was pretty new to the business, but he was a very instrumental designer in the first generation of the Mustang. So he worked with a whole group of people. None of this is ever a one-man job, but he was instrumental in a lot of things. He's part of and he is most credited with the signature look of the Mustang that's still there, the little scoop thing on the side, so along the door and into the fender and stuff. He was the person who came up with that on paper. So he's very core to, and he often gets ignored. But what's best about this book in particular is not that it's about the Mustang. I keep wiggling the camera because I'm trying to set the book over there. It's not the fact that the book is about the Mustang. It's the fact that the book is mostly about Halderman, and it's a very personal feeling story. So you get to know this guy through his history and what he worked on. He worked on a lot of projects at Ford, lots of things. But in this particular book, you're learning a lot about this guy, and also just finding out that some of the smaller inside stories from his perspective as his family tells it, and from the perspective of his museum, which is on family property in a barn. Learning about what went into this car and why at the time the people involved with it, most of them, they did not think it was a huge deal. It was just another project. And it wasn't until it started to really catch on and get showcased, at the World's Fair and stuff where it showed up, that they realized that this was something big. This was not just a tiny little thing, just another project that they were fiddling around with. It's a very, very good book. I very much recommend going and getting this. You'll find it on Amazon. I'll put a link down there. You can also get it directly from the publisher, and you can probably find it in bookstores. I actually saw this in our library here in Cheyenne. It had nothing to do with me requesting it at all. Nope. But yeah, it's a great book, well worth the read, and not terribly long. It's pretty thin. Lots of information, historical photos, lots of good stuff in this book. So well worth it. If you like this review, if you like that I'm bringing you book options like this, let me know, because I can do more of these. I have a lot of automotive books. So there you go. That's my book review of Mustang by Design from Jimmy Dinsmore and James Halderman. I have to look at that every time because I think of Gale, because that's the guy. But there you go. That's what I got. This is Aaron, AaronOnAutos.com. Talk to you again soon.